Buzz Live.
Buzz, buzz, babies.
Hey! Happy Comic Book Wednesday, babies! Hope everybody had a wonderful day, or an okay day and a better night, or I don't know. I hope you had a dog shit day and my show makes it better. That's what I actually hope. That's what I hope. I'm selfish, and I will. It's my show. I get to be selfish. I get to talk about me. I get to live my dreams. I have the microphone. I am God. I'm just kidding. I'm your local friendly neighborhood podcaster named Blake, and I have some amazing guests to talk about tonight with some amazing books. I'm so excited. But first, we gotta handle some business because I am working on some cool comic books like Crossover Division number 8 by Will Allred. The next chapter of the Kickstarter favorite, literary infused multiversal saga, is returning to Kickstarter. This time Hank and Hector find themselves face to face with Sherlock Holmes, but I guarantee you this won't be your normal romp along Baker Street. No. Sign up for the pre-launch page right now. And I know there's 8 issues already, but get this, you go to that pre-launch page right now, you can read the first issue absolutely free. How cool is that? And check this out. In the show notes, there's links to all these books and the books we're going to talk about tonight. So check those show notes, click those links, check out some indie comics, support those indie comics. That's how you're a hero. All right, so next up, I'm also working on Ruination number 12 and Tales of Ruination 2. The end of the epic second arc is coming to a close, and Salderia will never be the same. You can check out the pre-launch page right now, and just like Crossover Division, you can download the first issue for free to see if you're into it. If you like them, sign up for the page, come back, don't miss the big launches. We got some awesome stuff going on. I was working on Booked for Life. That campaign has ended. Me should have updated this graphic, but you know what? Shit happens, and that's okay, because it's my show. And shit always happens in my show. Oh, yeah. By the way, if you need help launching your own campaign on Kickstarter, if you're a creator with a comic book or a passion project, you aren't sure where to start with crowdfunding, Blake's Buzz and Laguna Studios are here to help. From campaign planning and page design to marketing, fulfillment strategy, full service campaign manager, baby. We got your back. Reach out. Let's build something together. All right, that was fun. Let's bring out some amazing comic book folks, shall we? Let's see here. Let's get some stuff ready. All right, so I need more hands. I have 2 hands. I got a mixer over here with buttons. I got a mouse. You have to click on people's heads to bring them to the stage. I don't know if anyone's ever talked about this. It's so hard to be a podcaster in America these days. That's a joke. That is a joke. It is very easy. It's not hard at all. All right. And before we bring people out, I just want to say, hey to Kenneth, what's up? Always showing up early. Always saying, hey, appreciate you, bud. All right, let's see what we got going on. Oh, we got people talking in the private chat trying to distract me. All right, here we go. First up, he's running another epic, delightfully spooky one-shot in his MORSELS Presents horror series called Days Without Incident. Let's bring him out, Mr. J. Michael Donohue! Ooh, yeah! Whoa! Look at this guy! Oh my goodness! Whoa. All right, stop it! Jesus Christ! All right, what's up, Jay?
Oh, not much.
I don't know if anybody knows, we do film in front of a live studio audience that is remote. A live remote studio audience. Great to have you back, bud. I'm always stoked to chat with you. I've been loving what you're doing with this MORSELS, these one shots. This is the third one, right?
This is the third one, yeah.
Hell yeah, you feeling good? Feeling frisky?
Always. No, yeah, I'm feeling real good about it. You know, I think it's each issue has kind of trended higher and kind of, been a few backers and so above the other one at certain times. So that's always nice. And there's a little bit of a break, but I'm really excited what Kelly Williams is doing with this slasher story that we're doing. And then Colleen Palmer, who actually helped me start my Addison Grove series with Graveyard Shift. I'm bringing her over to MORSELS Presents. So she's going to do our finale that'll launch in October.
Very, very cool. I'm very, very excited to get more into this. Like I said, I've been a big fan of what these have been doing. They've been your art direction is top tier. Like the collaborators you brought on to like help tell these stories, the choices have been perfect. The interiors are gorgeous, and yeah, I'm big fan of Kelly, and might get to talk to him tonight. I heard. Whoa! Anyway, we got a couple more guests to bring out. We'll get back to morsels. Before though, we gotta say hey to Mr. Mad Prophet Comics. I will forgive a man for showing up late because potatoes are worthy. Potatoes. I love Lord of the Rings and I love potatoes. You know what? I gotta figure out a hot dog with potatoes on it. That's one thing I haven't done yet. Anyways, I digress. We're getting distracted. But before we get even more distracted, I do want to remind people, aggressive positive. Oh fuck. What's your, oh, I'm not supposed to say the F word. Aggressive positivity, live Tuesdays, 10 o'clock Eastern. Tommy's a retailer. Him and his co-host, they have the new books already because they have comic shops. So you can tune in Tuesday nights, see what the hot picks are for Wednesdays. It's pretty killer, aggressive positivity. And we're all streaming from the EXP, the wonderful EXP, the amazing EXP that amplifies voices and lifts up retailers and loves comic books. All right, let's bring out more guests. All right, next up, this is hold on. God, I need tentacles. I need tentacles is what I need. If I had tentacles, this would be so easy. All right. Next up is the illustrator of Days Without Incident, who worked on other amazing comics like Skeeters and Bountiful Garden. Oh, you may know who I'm talking about. Let's bring him out, Mr. Kelly Williams. Oh my goodness! Hello, sir. Hello, looking grizzled and lovely as ever. How you doing, bud?
Good.
Your beard is bigger every time I see you. I love it.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
You can hear me.
I can hear you, yeah.
Man, you gotta, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I haven't done this in a while, so.
That's fine. I would like to point out that Kelly Williams is not AI, and that's why this isn't, we may have issues. We're not prompters. We're just human beings. Mistakes happen, but the art is better. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Kelly, I'm always stoked to talk to you. I've been a big fan of your art for a long time. And you're a good voice. You're a good voice in comics. You aren't afraid to say what you feel. And I like that because, there are a lot of people get bashful these days about, being political or talking out about the industry or saying stuff. And you're like, my name's Kelly. I'm here and I'm going to tell you how it is. And I've always loved that about you.
Thanks. I don't, I mean, why wouldn't I?
I don't know. People told me that I've been warned. Because I'm not an artist or a writer, right? My job in comics is a lot different.
Well, nobody. I'm not a big name either. You always have to remember that. Like, I could say just about anything I want because nobody knows who I am.
Well, that's because they're stupid.
That's a big thing to remember.
You're big to me, bud. I'm really stoked. I'm stoked to talk about what you and Jay are doing, and maybe. I haven't. It's been a minute. I think Skeeters was one of the last things that I saw you do, which was just so creepy and weird, and I loved it. And we'll get back to that. And speaking of Skeeters, we got one more guest. To bring out, folks, and then we can really get into the heart of the show, which is all of you watching me eat hot dogs. That's what I'm excited about. It's a thing, Kelly. Don't worry about it.
I will gladly watch somebody eat hot dogs.
What are you talking about? It's the only hot dog flavored comic book show on the internet. It's a new branding thing. I'm trying weird stuff. I do whatever I can to get people to watch the show, Kelly. It's anything I can. I keep the clothes on, but
you don't gotta explain yourself to me.
All right. Next up, this returning guest is a special deal for me. All right. He was one of the first interviews when I launched Blake's Buzz. I've known this guy for a while. I've watched him drop epic books like one of my favorite comics ever, Metal Shark Bro. He did Ninja Nuns. He did Skeeters. He did Dust Pirates. Let's get this guy out. It's Sir Bobby Frantz. What's up? Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, it's tonight's panel. And
I am never, ever going to match that enthusiasm, especially at 9:13 at night Eastern Standard Time. I'm exhausted. I'm in bed already. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in bed. So as soon as this is over, I'm closing my laptop and I'm going right to bed because I have to deliver mail in the morning. But Blake, it's wonderful to be here. Jay, it's lovely to see you. We were talking beforehand, and Kelly, you know I love you, buddy. Like you're one of my faves. You're one of my dudes. Kelly, I'm trying to rope Kelly into so many bad ideas that it's just.
Yes, do it.
Like, to be fair, I owe you like 12 emails. So,
Well, I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm not, Kelly, because of the Attack of the Killer Tomato stuff and the way that was kind of going, it just, what we were talking about kind of fell under the radar, but I'm still interested in doing it. And I'm still I still got that pitch and I'm still ready to roll. So I just got to get you some pitch pages and we can get going. So I'm pumped.
That sounds exciting.
It is. Okay. Wait till Wait till you hear the idea. It's even better.
Hey, pump the brakes a bit.
I'm just saying.
Busy on something.
I'm just saying. Kelly. I mean, to be fair, Kelly brought this on himself because I am very good at finagling my way into things. I have a
I'm
dear
good at
friend,
buying my way into a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I have a dear friend by the name of Jeremy Brooks who goes by Sketch Brooks on the internet, and he created something a long time ago that I was able to finagle my way into. And Kelly, at the beginning of the year, started posting all this amazing artwork, and I was like, "Hey, Kelly, what if we do this?" And he fell for it, so it really kind of worked out.
He fell for it.
I did fall for it.
I mean,
but the joke's on him because he's been waiting for like months now. So
to be fair, hey, you have green eyebrows. To be fair, I haven't written any pages for it yet. I just have the pitch, which I really enjoy. So we're getting there. We're getting there. It's coming.
It'll get there.
It'll get there.
When's the last time you got excited like that for all of you? Because I'm sure you always get excited for a pitch, right? But I've heard these conversations. I got to go for a second. I had a crazy comic book job, and I got to go to California and met crazy people and chase Jim Lee down in a hallway to give him a magazine, and I got to do some crazy shit, right? But I got to be in the room where people were talking about this, and people would be like, "Yeah, I'm working on something," and you could tell there was pride in it, but they were being low key about it, and it's very rarely did I hear creators "You have to hear this, bitch! It's gonna flip your tits up! It's gonna be epic!" And that's what you're sounding like right now. So how do you what is it that gets you gets the juices flowing?
Well, more for me, I mean, it's just Kelly was posting early on in the year. Probably nobody even remembers this but me. But Kelly was posting the most ridiculous artwork at the beginning of the year that was based upon nothing, from what I understand. He was just drawing things. And I saw these
I
little
was drawing
things.
stupid cartoons. That's what I was drawing.
Yeah, he was drawing.
So who fell for what?
It's true. It's true. He was drawing these really great stupid cartoons. And I deliver mail all day, so I'm by myself. If I'm not listening to an audiobook, I'm alone with my crazy thoughts. And I just took some of these little fun cartoons Kelly was drawing, and I just started crafting this story. And then I just I think I called you, or I may have texted you, and was like, "Hey, Kelly, I've got an idea based on the things that you've been drawing." And I just laid it all out, everything that I was thinking, because I just came home one day and I was like, "Dude, this is too good." I was texting you because I remember I was texting you like a maniac. And I just came up with this thing right off the top of my head for Kelly, and just like one long text chain, and he was like, okay. And that's just kind of how it works. Like I saw his great artwork, and something in it like clicked for me, and then I just ran with it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. By the way, speaking of awesome, Jay, your beard does look good. The chat's calling it out.
Thank you.
He hasn't even busted out his feet yet. He's barefoot. He's ready to get the little pinkies out. We're gonna get weird tonight, folks.
Only fans after a little bit.
Got to get the sweat the way you can, right?
Yeah. Hey, it's hard getting people to watch your show. Like y'all think it's hard, like getting people to like read the book or like go to Kickstarter and all this stuff. Like try doing an interview comic book show. You got to get weird.
Yeah, I mean, and sometimes you got to do the heavy lifting, because some people won't talk, or they're nervous, or they're shy. But I don't think you're going to have that problem today.
No, Bob, I want to know is, we were promised a tomato sauce bath or shower.
Yeah.
When's it happening? When's it happening?
You're doing that in bed.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. The day got away from me because we saw the new Spider-Man movie, and it was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. What'd you say?
I believe you that it was longer than it should be, probably. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know. But.
It was good. Like, I enjoyed it. But there was like 30 minutes worth of credits before the like previews before the film, and then there's like 2 commercials before the film starts for the movie chain that I'm watching the movie at. And I'm like, dude, I'm already here. Like, you don't have to show. I don't need to see Nicole.
I just want to see Spider-Man swinging around and stuff.
Yeah,
man. Come on.
Like, I just want to see Spider-Man. Like, I don't care about your movie chain. I'm here. Like, I'm in the seat. Mission accomplished. Just show me the movie.
Yep.
So, and then there was a Coca-Cola ad with very attractive people in it. I just wanted to watch the fucking movie.
I never thought about that, Bob, because you're right. Every time you go to the movie theater itself like has a couple advertisements. Like you're either going to forget where you are. Like, oh, I forgot I was here. And there's hot dogs and popcorn we could go get. I
already know that.
Went over my head. You know,
like a last-ditch effort.
Oh yeah,
a last-ditch effort to like get you to call a friend to come to the movies before the movie starts.
Yeah,
this is just Nicole Kidman talking about her love of the cinema, and if you love cinema, you should watch cinema here. But it's like, I'm already in the seat. Like, Nicole Kidman, your job is unnecessary. Like, Spider-Man brought me here. You're not a part of this equation at all.
You're not Nicole shit, Kidman. Nicole Kidman. Sit down.
AMC needs to be some ballers and start putting these ads in like Regals and in like Cinemarks.
Dude,
that would make way more sense.
How trippy would that be? You're at some independent theater, and it's like, come to AMC where everything's $10 more.
Or you're sitting at a Cinemark theater, and the AMC comes on. It smells like feet in there. Come over to AMC. And you're like, okay, maybe next time.
That dinky little theater doesn't even have IMAX.
Yeah. But it's cool, man. I mean, the movie was. But anyway, the day got away from me, so there'll probably be tomato bath tomorrow. It'll happen eventually. I just have to get to it because I decided I'm going to do it out in front of my house because there's a grate like right there. And they can just pour the sauce. It'll go right in the storm grate, so we don't have to worry about it. Like,
I thought you were just trying to give the neighbors a show.
You're already going to have OSHA just attacking you. You're dumping blood into the sewer?
It's tomato sauce, and then they're going to dump water on me to get the tomato sauce off, so it'll be fine.
And you're gonna record this and put it on the Kickstarter page, or
put it on the internet somewhere.
You know what you should do? You should stand over like a collector, like a tub. And then so that the water and tomato juice collect in it, and then you should bottle it and sell it
and eat it.
It works great for like really attractive video game streamers. I hear.
Yeah, I'm not that.
Did you like at a
but
recent?
You could be.
You could be. You've been slim and carrying that mail. You're looking good, sir. You're looking good.
Thanks, dude. It's a lot of work.
I miss the big hair. I miss the big Bob COVID hair, but.
Well, I mean, you got to grow up sometimes, Blake.
That's a lie. That's a lie. People also said I had to quit eating hot dogs or I'd die. Fuck you.
Like, where did you pull that hot dog from?
I don't know that you want to know.
That was terrifying, but intriguing all at the same time.
Never know what's going to happen on Blake's Buzz, guys.
I mean, yeah, right?
Wait, did you eat a hot dog? I wasn't looking.
Yeah, you missed it.
Like the whole thing.
We're still going. We're still going, guys.
It appeared magically
okay.
out of nowhere, out of
like
thin
you
air.
just like fucking
Now,
lost it down.
We might try. We might try
Now,
later.
Blake, it's probably hard with the headphones, but have you once been like, pull off your hat, pull the hot dog, and take a bite?
No.
That would be cool.
This hat was $50. I'm not getting hot dog grease on it. I just spit part of a hot dog out on my hand.
Or do some kind of like trick photography where you put the hot dog on the brim of your hat and sit very still and then just grab it. Like that would be cool.
Yeah.
Like if you could figure out how to do that, that would be totally awesome.
I'll try and make my show
like
better, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like, see this cartoon hot dog? Nope, it's real. And you eat it, and I'm like, oh my god, you just melted my brain. What is happening?
I did tell. I work with Lori Foster at Laguna Studios, and we just did an X-Men inspired line of merch on BackerKit, like superhero design jackets. That are not Marvel branded. I really don't know how we got away with it, but we did. This is like the fourth one they've done. But like I told her, I was like, hey, if you want to, we did like little crossbody bags. They're called X-Buddy bags. And I told her, I was like, if you send me one, like I'll pull hot dogs out of it and eat it.
That would be amazing.
Hot dog
like
marketing works.
Like what you bring to the table. Wow.
Yeah.
I will take hot dogs out of it and eat them.
I'm gonna put that on my. I'm working on a resume right now.
You put it on your CV.
I don't know what you need, but I'll take hot dogs out of it.
If you hire me, you will never have to worry about hot dogs ever again. I will take care of them.
You never know what kind of trouble people are going through, you know.
Hand him a hot dog. Hey, buddy, you look pretty bummed out. Have a hot dog.
Right. I've been thinking about doing like I saw like a video of someone who had like a thermos, like a big thermos, and it was full of hot dogs and like hot water, and I was like, man, if I like had that at conventions. And was like handing out, was like the hot dog guy.
Like that would be the most unsanitary and disgusting thing imaginable. Somebody walking around with a thermos of hot dogs. It already smells awful on the top floor, and you want to add to this cornucopia of
hot dog water
by a hot dog thermos. What are you?
It's a great idea. It's a great idea, Bob. I don't know what.
And boiling hot dogs is the worst way to cook them. Like you know that. And fry them.
I do agree. Boiling isn't my favorite, but it does.
And where are you going to keep the buns, Blake? Where are you going to keep the buns and the condiments? Because I want brown mustard. Where are you going to keep brown mustard, Blake?
I'll have a backpack and a thermos. Like I'll be
that's
walking
easy.
hot dog
Or just
guy.
put out some call that, hey, anybody that sees me, bring your own hot dog bun.
Yeah, I didn't know it was.
Anybody
true.
you realize what you're saying.
And then when they show up, you go. Hot dog.
Jay, I'm gonna walk around with hot dog buns and brown mustard just in case I run into Blake and his thermos of hot dogs.
Although you know, wait,
exactly,
no,
Bob.
This could be a great idea where
it already is a great idea, J. Michael Donohue.
No, hold on. We're all if we're all tabling at a con all over the place, you're like, hey, go see Jay, buy a book, get a hot dog bun. And then you go to Blake and you get the hot dog. And then you go to Bob and you buy a book and you get ketchup. And then you go to...
But then you have to decide between what you want on it.
Yeah.
So you have to pick who you're going to, and you might miss out on somebody.
What if you're the
it's like a whole... There's pressure. You got to put pressure on people.
Who gets the bad condiment? Like
money.
You know?
What would the bad condiment be?
I mean, I'm not a ketchup guy, so ketchup would be, you know.
Well, ketchup's already risky on a hot dog. I don't understand the hate. I guess because it's a
I'll
Chicago
fucking
thing.
do it. I don't care.
I love ketchup on a hot dog. I mean, what?
Not a ketchup guy. That's just me, though. So now
I'm not saying mustard isn't better, but ketchup's fine.
But now I'm just picturing in my head of you like carrying this thermos and like pouring it like where liquid would come out, but a hot dog just slides out of the hole.
Like real slow, real weird slow, like
yeah, like weird, like and just lands in the bun with like a
real wet
Could
pop.
Could
like
we fashion some kind of hot dog Pez? So then it should be a Blake. Blake's head's on top, and when you pull his head back, a hot dog comes out.
Do you think that's what he wants to be known for? Is his head pops open and hot dogs shoot out of his mouth? Like,
I've been known.
Who doesn't want to be known for that?
It would make
all right.
All right. All right. I mean, I guess to be fair, Blake, you got a thing, so just might as well go with it.
Yeah,
I did. So I've been. I started streaming video. I built a gaming PC recently, and I started streaming some video games. And I'm not good at video games, so like I have to be like goofy when because I'm not getting like 18 kill streaks, right? I'm dying a lot, and so I have to like rely on my personality and good looks. But I saw a streamer the other day, and he had a cat cam, right? And it was like his cat had a little bed next to his gaming PC, and the cat would lay on it, and so he had a webcam like fixated on his cat for the live stream. And so not right now, because we're in the hole. We're just having some money troubles right now. It's okay. And things will probably be okay, or we'll die and be homeless. One or the other. It's fine. But like, I was thinking about getting a hot dog roller cam, right? Like having a real hot dog roller and having like a webcam aimed at it. So like it'd be like another guest on the screen, but just a continuous stream of hot dogs. And every now and then I grab one and eat one. Cause right now,
why don't
I just have them wrapped in foil.
Why don't you just go to a place that has one and just record like, 2 or 3 minutes of it and then just loop it?
Because Kelly, that's not real, bro. Like you have to have it there. Like, because what if I'm an
It's a great idea, and I'm saying do what you got to do to make it happen.
Could you imagine, like?
Yeah, I understand the allure of owning a apparatus.
Yeah, who has their own hot dog roller? You guys are fucking killing me over here. Jesus. I didn't know it was break down Blake's dreams night on Blake's bus. That's fine.
No, I mean, it's the opposite. I'm just supporting this.
Yeah, we're trying to build you up.
Look,
I just being at like 7-Eleven or a Quick Trip, and like I got my good camera out and like a light, and I'm just like blocking the hot dog line just to get like B-roll of like
just
the hot dog rollers.
Just one more minute.
Yeah, just chill out, guy. Like lunch is an hour.
Can you do me a favor and can you turn that one over, please? Because that's perfect. Oh, the Stanley Kubrick of hot dogs.
Oh, that's the goal.
Yeah, imagine the career that could come from this.
Right. I've never seen anyone film hot dogs so beautifully. Reminded me of watching a Cameron film.
Oscar Mayer might come get you. Hey, we want you to make commercials for us.
How crazy would that be? Sorry, I have to retire from comics because Oscar Mayer hired me. By the way, Tommy says sauerkraut is gross. I agree. The only time I like sauerkraut is on a Reuben, and I have to get light sauerkraut. I can't get like too much sauerkraut will ruin a Reuben for me. So I'm picky about the kraut. Picky about it. It's weird. I don't know. It's different. I like the taste, but if you get like just a whole mouthful of sauerkraut, it's just not my jam. It'd be like a big old mouthful of ketchup for you, Bobby.
I like kraut. I can't lie. Like I'm a kraut guy. It's just and there are qualities of kraut. Like sometimes you can get the fancy kraut in the jars that look like barrels. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like those are like the chic kraut. But I mean, you can get a 99-cent can of kraut, heat it up, and you're good to go, my man.
Speaking of, that was a hard segue, but speaking of being good to go, let's check out one of your guys' comments. we got to get to it somehow. We're in the weeds. But
wait, we do comics? What?
Yeah, it's a hot dog flavored comic book show. This is all right. So this is J. Michael's third Morsels Presents. These are one shots, different artists every time. Kelly is the new one on this. Jay, while I'm scrolling through here, why don't you hit me with the con table pitch? Let me know what this Bad Mammer Jammer's all about.
Oh man, well, I mean, Morsels Presents is a series of individually wrapped horror stories, so delectably terrifying that you'll be screaming for more. So that's kind of the pitch for the series. But you know what? Days Without Incidents, I feel like, is my love letter to the horror slashers like Friday the 13th, Intruder, and then maybe just a little bit of a little bit of comedy in there, because you can't go too much horror.
I do, before you get more into it, I do want to say I love the quirky humorness that you have like mixed into these, because they all are like legit. The art is super creepy, the instances are super creepy, but you lighten it at times with the dialogue and the humor, and I just think it works really well to kind of keep people like not sure how to feel, not sure what's going to happen next. I think it works really good for the tension.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, each one, I mean, Morsels Presents, I mean, Morsels, the first book, and then just kind of this rebranding, this new series, it's my love letter. I love like Tales from the Crypt, Creep Show, Tales from the Hood, I love all those. And all of them, while they're, dark, scary at times, then, they also have just kind of this really dark sense of humor to them. It's just kind of some fun twists and things like that. So I like to keep all the readers kind of on their toes. I definitely think Days Without Incidents will be a lot of fun. Like I said, I think it kind of hits all the right, in my personal opinion, it hits all the right notes for kind of those, sweet spots of horror, slashers that you love. You got your promiscuous teens or 20-somethings. You've got, a crazy slasher and deaths galore. But, I hope that there's at least a little bit of a twist at the ending that kind of catches people off guard,
Nice. And this is your killer, right?
Old Man Brody.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to give that all to Kelly. I love the mask that he got. It's just kind of, to me, it's kind of creepy as shit with the goggles. You got kind of the sewing. It almost kind of gives it like a Smile-esque.
Well, yeah, like a smile or like a gash. It's like, it's kind of violent. It's got a violence to it, kind of. Yeah. Kelly, your art's so damn good. I love it. All right. So we got, you said you're doing, this is the third. You're going to have one more after this?
Yeah, one more. So the finale will launch in October. It's what I'm excited about. I guess with all these, I kind of try and write stories that I want to read, that I would find hilarious and fun to watch, read, whatever. The next one's going to be called Be Kind and Rewind. And it's going to be set in like kind of a haunted video store, like mom and pop video store.
Shut up. That was my first job. My first job was at a Blockbuster. I had to rewind. No one was kind. No one. I had to rewind so many freaking VHS tapes. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Trust me. I will say I worked at a video store too. I was not in the VHS era. I was more in college, so it was mostly all like DVDs. I mean, some VHSs. So I guess I didn't necessarily have that headache to deal with, but I feel like it plays on a lot of those ideas. And I'm not gonna lie, writing the script and everything, and kind of working with Colleen Palmer, who I've worked with her before on my Addison Grove series, so I brought her over to Morsels Presents. She's doing the art for the finale, and I guess in the end I may in the end have gotten a little self-indulgent, because while I set out to make all these individual, which they still are, the final one will actually kind of have little cameos from all of the ghouls and goblins that are in each of the first three Morsels Presents. So I'm pretty excited about that. So it'll kind of tie it all. I mean, it can still be enjoyed on its own for sure, but I think people that have read all the first three are really going to enjoy that last one too. So
I do want to shout out. So I last year I read Clay McLeod Chapman's prose for the first time. And I read Wake Up and Open Your Eyes, and it was so disgusting and weird, right? And it was like Oh,
Oh my God.
it was terrifying too, because like very, very surreal and pertinent to like our modern world in a sense. Like, because it's like you look around sometimes and you're like, are you people brainwashed? Like, how are you buying into this? How are you still buying into this? And Clay took that to a whole nother level in this book, and it was so weird. And I love that for this pull quote from a really astounding horror writer is a big flex. Clay says, "Make room in the mausoleum, all you crypt keepers and ghoulish gals. There's a new comic rotting on the racks, and it's a humdinger of a horrifier. Pluck this putrid piece of pestilence right off the shelves and take a bit of morsels while there's still life left in you, folks." That is such a damn good pull quote, and he's right. It's really good horror. It's really fun. I wish I could find my mouse. There it is. I can put all our pictures back. But yeah, it's you've been doing so great with this. How did you and Kelly team up for this round? Like, did you guys know each other before, or did you like his art and reach out?
Oh, I mean, we've chatted and kind of talked, I feel like, on socials, off and on for a little while, because I've always been an admirer of his work, especially, doing horror books. I mean, obviously then there were Skeeters. So that was really exciting, just because kind of knew, Kevin, kind of talked to him a little bit. I mean, Bob and I kind of talked a little bit on socials, but I think I've talked to Kevin more than Bob. But yeah, I've always just wanted to work with Kelly. I think there might have been a few times that we've kind of chatted about things, and maybe like the schedules just didn't line up. But I don't know. I had that third script, just with the way that things kind of, I needed somebody, and I'm like, oh my God, I really want to work with Kelly. I reached out figuring he'd probably be like, dude, one, that timeline's kind of short. Not super short, but it was shorter than whatever. So he's doing me a big solid. Or he was just going to tell me, hey, I'm busy. I'm doing better things. But obviously he wasn't. So, or he took pity on me. Who knows? But the point is, I'm going to have badass art for my story. So in the end, I win.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Kelly,
yeah.
How you've done a lot of horror, and like, how do you? It's different on the page as like opposed to like when I watched Evil Dead Burn last night, right? You don't get the music cues, you don't get the flashing lights and stuff. You have to kind of control that with your colorist. You have to control the pacing in different ways. What's something you use to kind of help you through it? Because especially slashers are iconic on the movie screen, right? What are some challenges of taking that and putting it in comic book pages, panel to panel?
Well, making something people want to look at. I mean, that's probably my first worry. Well, like you said, we don't get the benefit of the audio cues and any of that stuff. So I think when it comes to my personal way of telling stories, like I like to think I put more thought into the pacing than anything, and I still not as great as I'd like to be at the idea of the scare doesn't need to be the big splash page, like have something shocking happen halfway through the page without any like major attention being drawn to it ahead of time. Try to lay the page out with that in mind. I try to do that where I can, and then a lot of times I'll get done, finish the thing, turn it in, it'll go to print, and I'll look at it again and go, you know what, I should have did this, and that would have worked a lot better probably.
But I love that you're trying to, is because one of the tried and true mechanics that we see, well, in all comics, but especially in horror comics, that page turn is a big deal in horror comics, right? It's just, I think a lot of people rely on it. And like you said, like the page turn to a big splash with like a kid getting eaten or something weird, right? Like, so I love that you're kind of trying to work against that grain. Like let's throw something in the middle of the page. Let's catch the audience off guard. I even in cinema, we get tied to like formula, right? Oh, this worked before, this worked again. Let's make it work a third time, right? I love comics for one of these reasons specifically, is that like no one likes to get comfy for too long, right? Even icons of the industry will try something new and weird every now and then probably people will bitch about it, right? Because they'll be like, I don't like this cover anymore, but it's like, I love that artists try new things. I love that writers try new things. I love when people try different humor or hop genres. Like I never thought, like when the comics that I first read from Bob were like all hilarious and like it kind of like buddy adventures kind of, right? And just obscene humor. And then when you all did Skeeters and did like excellent body horror, right? Like in comic book form, it kind of shocked me. And I was like, wow, like I didn't know, I wouldn't have necessarily expected like Bob and Kevin to go like the horror route. And then they did it, and they did it so well. And one of the reasons that the whole team came together, like your art and those mosquitoes eating people and just the blood and the texture that you put in there, it was all just so like gross. And I mean that in a compliment, like the beautifully gross. And
but
so
it all worked.
Yeah, it worked.
It all worked really well. because of the sense of humor that Bob and Kevin brought to it. Like I could draw gross shit all day, like, but the pages that make you stop and think more are the ones where you gotta sell a joke that's just a look between a couple characters or something, like.
Kyle Starks and I had a conversation about this because Kyle's like a huge humor writer, and he kind of transitioned a little bit over to horror as well. And for horror and comedy, it's the same beats. You're just the thing you're looking for at the end is different, as opposed to a laugh. You're going for the scare. And like with comedy, I like to kind of have a scattergun approach where there's going to be a pun, there's going to be a visual gag, there's going to be a like 1, 2, 3 joke, you know what I mean? Like boom, boom, boom. So you kind of hit them as much as you can. And in horror, I think Kelly's right. You got to kind of do a good job by keeping the audience off balance by like, well, here's the disturbing panel here that has, here's the disturbing image. And here's, like some suspenseful dialogue. And then we have the page turn with the, oh snap. And you kind of build to it. So I think a lot of the times you're working on the same beats. It's just the emotional response you're looking for is different. And with horror comedy, because, like Skeeters isn't like a straight horror book. It's like a good body horror, but it still has that kind of like, I don't know, man. It's got a sense of humor to it, like a Dale. What is that, Dale and whatever?
Oh, Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
It's like a B movie.
Yeah,
it's a B movie that knows it's a B movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like we knew exactly what we wanted to do, and like we went out and achieved that goal. Like I am steeped in like Mystery Science Theater 3000 and like Svengoolie and these like. I love watching these strange kind of bad horror movies, like with giant creatures in them. And I was like, dude, let's do that and just make it ours. And Kelly, I mean, I can't say this enough. Every time I've spoken about this book, like your contribution to it was so impactful on us because you were coming to us with ideas like, hey, what if I did this? What if every time a mosquito ate a creature, it took on that creature's, kind of body style? And like, what if we just made it more gooey? And like, we were like, yeah, dude, like do whatever you like, run with it. And
that's
like,
the best suggestion anytime. We'll make it more gooey.
Like you were just like going above and beyond because you could have just looked at the page and said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. But you were bringing all of your own kind of skills and storytelling abilities and character design abilities to the work that it just made it so much better. And Skeeters is something that I'm super proud of. Like, I love that book so much. Like I was going through my books the other day, and I sat down and just read it, and I was like, fuck, man, this is a great comic. Like, it really is. Like the artwork, the jokes, like the lettering, the editing. Chaz did such a great job editing and lettering that book. Like, it is a phenomenal book, and I cannot stress that enough. Go out and get it. Like, if you're a fan of, B horror films, or you love creature features, like, this is right up your alley. It's so well done, and I'm so happy to have collaborated with Kelly, because, again, like you, Jay, like, I had known Kelly for a really long time. I think the first time we met in person was in like 2018, and when I met you in Memphis, I was trying to get like, hey buddy, like, let's do something together, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, I was trying to backdoor my way into something that he was already working on, because I was like, I could probably do a better job than that guy.
Well, and
to be fair,
until Kelly knows I wrote that. Like,
no, it's not. Kelly knows what I'm talking about.
no, I'm just.
I do.
Yeah, like. Yeah, I love Kelly. I've always,
and he's right.
Yes, and I'm not a creep, but I love Kelly. I love his work. I've always been a fan, and like the opportunity to get to work with him was just so awesome. And that's why again, at the beginning of the year, I text him like a crazy person length text of like this idea that I have that I want to work with him on. So yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. By the way,
I think that's what. Oh, I'm sorry. And real quick, I think that's what comics have become to me, because before we started the interview, Blake, you were like, "Hey, you've kind of disappeared. Like, you're not really doing that much." And like, I've decided that I want to work on things that I want to work on, and I want to work on these things with the people I want to work with.
Oh, yeah.
So like, I have people in my life that I love and that I love working with, and that I think are good people and I think are good at their job. And Kelly is one of them. So like, I want to work with Kelly. Like, let's make this happen. You know what I mean? Like, if we can do it, let's do it. Like, if we can do it with Sketch Brooks and the Mystic Melon book that I'm working on, let's do it. That's how Tomatoes came about for us too, was the fact that we were able to work with people who we liked and who trusted us and who we really wanted to work with. I don't know if I beat you to the segue, but I am kind of good at this, and I used to do it professionally. So I want to apologize in advance, Blake, if I beat you to it.
No, you're
testify.
You don't ever have to apologize for talking. Before I do want to get, we're going to bring up the Tomatoes campaign page. Before we do though, I'm so bad at ignoring the chat. So I got to say hi to some people. Cole's in here saying he's worried that he's eating ice cream, but he's worried he might be late. You're never too late for the hot dogs on my stream. By the way, I just want to show this off. This looks like a grilled dog. Okay. By the way, Ninja did not pay me. Ninja does not sponsor the show. If you want to, I'll talk. But like, this is not a grilled dog. This is from my new Ninja air fryer.
Oh,
9
wow.
minutes in an air fryer, you get char like you're grilling outside, and you don't have to go outside. Bad things happen outside. I don't want to touch grass. I want to talk in microphones and be weird on the internet. Leave me alone. Anyway.
Mission accomplished.
Cole, I appreciate you, dude. I hope you're enjoying the ice cream. Tommy also popped in to say he worked at Hollywood Video when Clerks came out. So when I was working at Blockbuster, DVDs had just started coming out, and I still remember my store manager, Sharon, who was just like, she played in a women's league football team, like American football. And so, I mean, she was like a very like a big woman, but not necessarily overweight, like rugby player big, you know? And I just remember her like holding the DVDs looked so small with her, cause she was just built, you know? And she's like holding these little DVD cases, and she's like, this isn't going to last. I think about that all the time.
Good call, lady.
She just meant those DVDs. She wasn't meaning the whole thing.
Not in general.
Do you think she went all in on the what was it? The not the Blu-ray, but the HD DVDs?
No, I did. Like, thanks for bringing that up, though, you jerk. All right. I absolutely bought.
That sounds stupid. That'll never last.
No, before we get to Bob's comic, the reason I bought, because they had you could buy the add-on for your Xbox 360. You could get
I had one.
DVD.
Yep, I had one.
I bought one because at the time, Sony was like, we're not putting porn on Blu-ray. And HD DVD was like, we'll do it. And I was like, they're going to win.
No.
Yeah. I was like, whoever embraces the adults, because that's when people talk
It's
about
true,
like,
though.
yeah, I was like, that's gonna win. And so for Blu-ray to be like, we're gonna ignore the adult entertainment industry. I was like, okay, well, HD, I'm gonna go HD, and then Sony was like, just kidding, and then like, so yeah. Anyway, you can get porn on Blu-ray now if you do like, if you're one of those physical media people. You stack up on some adult flavored Blu-rays. You know, you never know.
And when we say physical, we mean physical.
Yeah, we mean physical. We mean physical and gooey, just like Kelly's artwork. Physical.
Oh my
gooey.
gosh.
You guys got a fan too, Bob Harrison, who's Bob's got an amazing show too. Guys, check him out.
Woo!
Follow. He's also he does so many conventions. He's a hardworking guy in the comic book industry.
Cool.
He is.
But he I've bumped into him a couple times when I got to travel, or he was in Kansas City. I've got to meet him a couple times. He's real good people. All right. So before we get to this, I just want to let you know that I don't know what it is about tomatoes.
It makes me want to
Oh, it's not. No. Oh, well, I had a sound cue and it didn't.
hot dog
It's
real
not working
bad.
anymore. My soundboard broke. All right. No, like, I don't know what's happening. Okay, fuck it. All right. We'll just bring up, I have a soundbite where Stifler's mom's like, makes me want a hot dog real bad. I've been using that once a show. I don't know why. I can't even make the audience isn't even coming through. I don't know what's happening. All right. I broke my soundboard, I think. Okay. Well, no. Yeah, okay, screw it. All right. Bob, tell me about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and how you got attached to this project.
Man, I'm so happy to be attached to this project. Several years ago, when we won the Ringo for Metal Shark Bro 2 at Baltimore Comic Con, we met a gentleman named Chris Longo in a very nice black denim jacket. And at the time, Chris was working for a company. Chris was like, hey, man, I love you guys. I love Metal Shark Bro, and we would love to work with you one day. And he left, and I was like, that ain't never gonna fucking happen. So, because that's how cons go. If you go to enough cons, you realize that you meet people, you say like, hey, I want to work with you on stuff, and then nothing ever happens. But this was the one time where it did, because we stayed in touch with Chris. And he came to us a couple years ago. It's been about a year and a half. And he was like, hey, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, they're doing a film and we want you guys to do the comic. And we're like, okay, cool. Like, I can come up with some pitches if you need pitches. Just give me a couple weeks. And he was like, no. There's not pitching here. We just want you to do it. And I was shocked. My jaw hit the floor. I couldn't believe it. We were just hired to do Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. So yeah, dude. So that's how we hooked up with Chris and Panic Entertainment. We pitched them some ideas and they liked one of them and we just kind of ran with it. And here we are today on Kickstarter, fully funded with 6 days left. So it's been a wild ride. It's been a lot of fun. It's a fantastic project. I'm super proud of the book. I'm really happy with the way the script turned out. Bobby Timony is the artist, and he's doing a great job on these pages. And it's just been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun to work on.
Very cool. So yeah, I spinning off of that, because when we were talking earlier, and you were talking about, life changing, and you're delivering the mail, you're a government stooge now. It's fine. I still love you. I'm just kidding. I know. I know why you went things. You got a family. You got to take care of your family, right?
Yeah, dude.
But what is you mentioned that you not only are you focusing more on family, but focusing more on life and balance, and part of that is less traveling, less conventions. Simultaneously, you've done the circuit where they do sometimes, like you mentioned, sometimes it's yeah, we'll work together, but then sometimes stuff like this happens, right? Is there still I guess like you said, you need to have something to promote, to actively, so you're not opposed to conventions necessarily, just because it wasn't not that long ago you made your own convention. Right? You were
I did.
You were like, screw the man, screw the industry, screw your mom. I'm going to do it myself.
I don't think
awesome.
I was saying all that. I did a con here in Cincinnati. That was really awesome. Like it was a 1-day show. Kelly was at the show. We had Waffle House together. It was a lot of fun.
Missed my invite, but that's cool.
I don't think that was official, but yeah.
I didn't know we were. Did you miss the show altogether, or did you not get the invite to Waffle House?
No, the show altogether.
Okay, yeah. I think... Well, it was in Cincinnati. It was a 1-day thing. It was the first year. Like, I didn't really know what I was doing. I had a really fun time doing it, and it went pretty well. But then it's just like I said, I got this job at the post office, and then it just kind of fell by the wayside, which is a bummer. It's something that I would like to maybe pick up again in the future, but I just kind of had to prioritize things. And at the time, it didn't kind of fit the lifestyle that I wanted to lead. As for doing cons again, sure, I'll do shows again. My oldest son, Alan, is 15, turning 16, and he loves going to shows. So we go to C2E2 every year, but we'll go for like a day. Like we'll get I'll get a pro pass, and we'll sneak in and do the show. But he has an interest in artwork, and he likes doing cons. So like as he's gotten older, I would love to do shows with him. Like him and I could just go, and we could table together and just hang out. Like I think that would be an amazing experience.
Jeremy Hahn does that with his son a lot.
Yeah,
I've met them a couple times now at cons, and yeah, he's always like hanging out. And I was like, I always give him shit because I was like, I wish my dad was cool. My dad's super cool, but he's not like comic book guy taking me to convention school. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like it's I am very good at trying to find joy in what my children find joy in. So like whatever that may be, I started watching a lot of anime and reading a lot of manga, and I never I just picked up manga at like 48 years old. Cause
isn't it all, dude? I started 2 years ago. I read
it's awesome.
And I'm like, I don't come at me, chat. But lately I've been in a reading slump. Part of it's because I built the gaming PC and I'm trying to do the gaming channel stuff, but I haven't been reading a lot. But the last few things I've read have been manga. I read oh my god, they have the necklaces on I read Battle Royale, and
that's a great book too.
So messed up. It is. I heard it's a book. I love the movies were awesome. I saw the movies forever ago. The manga is gruesome. I mean, like it like trigger warning. There's like essay. It gets real intense. It was made at a different time, right?
Yeah.
And manga tackles some of those tougher subjects differently that I think Western audiences may be uncomfortable with. But that's one of the reasons why I love manga, because it's like it is unafraid, and I love how open it is. Like like culturally, it's just like everybody's like, yeah, we read this, we study it in schools. It's literature, and it's getting better here. But I mean, we're still struggling with that here. There's still a handful of teachers that are like, don't read that, read this. You know, and it's like
at the same time too, it's like there's a store here in Cincinnati that just sells manga, and the subject matter of manga is just fascinating, because like there's sports manga, there's horror manga, there's
food manga,
there's like food truck manga, like there's all kinds. So they run the gauntlet of everything, which is kind of fun.
So I flipped Jay off because he's leaving rude comments in the chat.
I saw.
By the way, Tommy says he's 51 and he just started reading manga last year. Well, as a retailer, Tommy, shame on you. You should have been reading manga a long time ago, pal. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad it's and also Mattman Begins. Shout out to Bob and Kelly and what's up, JD Rosario tuning in. What's up, JD? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's crazy like what's out there. You know, you get comfy, and I didn't read prose for a long time, and a couple years ago, like me and my buddy Cole and I started reading more prose, reading a lot of horror. That's how I stumbled across Clay Chapman. And I realized I missed that, right? Like I missed reading prose, and then reading prose for a little bit. I was like, man, I kind of miss reading comics and manga. So like, if you ever feel in a slump, just switch it up, you know? Like,
no, totally. Yeah. And I mean, because again, I deliver mail all day, so I listen to audiobooks all the time. And like some of my job, I feel like, is just deconstructing audiobooks that I didn't enjoy. Like, well, this was a good idea in theory, but how could I make this? What would I do to make this better? or things that I don't like about books. Like I just read one. What was it called? I hated it. Like it started out and it was fascinating and it was so good. And I finished it and I was like, this was one of the dumbest books I've ever read before in my whole life. Here, let me find the timeline real quick. Dark Matter, which is actually, it's a show on Apple TV, and it starts out amazing, and then it just kind of like right into the mountain, like just every bad trope you could think of, it just kind of goes with, and then it just gets completely ridiculous, and it's just not a fan. But anyway,
it's got a high RT score. It's got an 81 on RT.
Oh yeah, the book though, dude, it's just not.
Oh, the book. Okay, so the series is good, but the book is iffy. Man.
Yeah,
okay.
I just read the book because somebody recommended it to me. Because a lot of us at the post office will go, "Hey, I just finished this. You should check this out." "Oh, hey, I just read this. You should check this out." We have like a little book club. Like this has nothing to do with anything that anyone is talking about. It's awesome, dude. At the beginning of the year, 3 of us read Les Miserables.
Oh wow,
nice.
Was it good? Was it legit?
60 hours long. Like it's fantastic. It was really enjoyable. But yeah, so like we just we have books that we want to read. Like they could be fiction, nonfiction, whatever the case may be. But yeah, so it's fun. So I kind of read all genres and I deconstruct things, or I find tropes that I like and I'll go, ooh, what if we did this? And that's kind of what we did with Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Like there's some fun kind of real world ramifications that we were playing with Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. And there's a really great trope that you have in all speculative fiction. Guy from the future comes back to the past to right the wrongs of the future. Like that's speculative fiction right there. Like that's what it's all about. And so I had the idea in my head. I was like, ooh, what if we did this to kind of make it kind of funny? So we did one little thing. I can't tell you what it is because it's kind of a fun hook in the book, but it was a really good idea. And I sent it to the editors over there at Panic, and they were like, dude, we love it. And that was a really great feeling because every idea we had for Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was just like, dude, we love it. Dude, we love it. Because there's no real hard lore. I was telling Jay this earlier, like the lore is fast and loose because if you see the first film, it's kind of airplane-y. And the second film is a little different than the first film, and the rules of the universe changes. So we got to kind of play with that. So we're playing with the current kind of timeline, and there's a future story too. So it was just a lot of fun to do. It was a lot of fun to play with the tropes and like take some of the things about modern society that I kind of dislike, kind of play with that as well. And just make this fun Attack of the Killer Tomatoes book. Because it's not like straight horror. Like, Jay, you're doing more of like a slasher kind of R horror thing. Like, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is kind of like a more PG-13 kind of horror vibe. Because those were the kind of the parameters we were given by the licensee, who was a great guy. It was really fun working with. But he was like, hey, man, like, it's Killer Tomatoes. So there are rules. We can't do A, B, and C. It's like, okay, cool. Like, we'll stay away from that. And
Killer Tomatoes are a solid PG-13.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thing,
Yeah. So like you couldn't. Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Is that a figure?
Yeah.
Nice. So
it's
I have that guy.
Like a custom figure?
No, it's from American Werewolf.
Oh,
it's
like
the Toonie Taylor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we couldn't go too far out. So we were able to kind of to play with it and have fun with it and still make it scary, still make it kind of horror-y, but not too much. But it's a good time. We have fun with the book. We're excited about it. So we're happy that it's funded. We're keeping on. You know what I mean?
I need to watch. So the original movie, I pulled it up. It came out in 1978.
It's on Tubi.
It is. No, I love Tubi. More and more, I love Tubi more and more, and can't believe it's free. And I worry that like soon they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna be like, we gotta charge these idiots.
No, it's on Tubi. I think the first 2 are on Tubi.
How many are there?
There's a very famous actor in the second film who we were told we can't reference. So he is in the book, but we what's the word I'm looking for? We blackbar him.
Oh, you censored him?
Yeah, which is fun.
Or no, what is that? It's not censored. It's
redacted. We redacted his face.
him,
yeah, we redacted his face, which was kind of fun.
Are you?
So yeah,
do these films, like the older films, like are they important to you? Like are they like, because they're cult classics? Or are you part of that audience that is fond of these?
I enjoyed the first film because it was just so off the wall, and I used a lot of it for inspiration. Because when you watch the first film, there's a lot of people in costume, whether they're in baseball uniforms or dressed up like soldiers or just whatever. They're in costume and they're fighting tomatoes. So I wanted to bring that to the comic book. So for no reason at all, there's like people dressed up like the founding fathers in the future attacking tomatoes. Like there's just visual gags that they have. It's a really fun book, and I really enjoyed the cartoon as well, because there was a 90s cartoon that came out along the lines of like the Fox. It was the Fox Saturday Morning. That was where I got introduced to Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, was those cartoons.
Oh wow.
So you can watch those too, and they're all on YouTube, and they're really enjoyable. So you'd be surprised how many people that's their jumping off point. They might not have seen the original films, but they've seen the cartoon. So people's entry vary, if you will.
Yeah, so, I do not remember this cartoon at all. I don't.
It's really good.
The cartoon was probably what I first remember too, and then I found the movies. All right, now I have to ask Bob, because I looked it up and I see who the actor is. I won't name it. Name him, her, them, whoever.
Yes.
Question is were you not allowed to mention this person because they're ashamed of this movie? Because this person has done movies that they should be far more ashamed of.
I don't know. Like I was just told, like, hey, we can't reference his character in the films, in the comic at all. So I was like, okay, like why? And they're like, nobody. It's just kind of one of those things. And I was like, okay.
They probably wanted money.
That could be it too.
Well. Probably. I mean, are you allowed to say? I'm not going to say who it was.
But he's not hurting. He's not hurting for it. But yeah, I don't know. But they told us to, but we redacted him because it was funny. Because in the first like 3 pages of the book, we do, and those are the 3 pages on Kickstarter. We do like a quick like, hey, if you've never seen the movies, this is what they are. Boom, 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 and you get it. You get it right there. Like the first page of the comic is the opening of the film, for the 77 film, because I wanted to kind of let people know, like, hey, we are going to pay some homage to the originals. And like, this is what this is. This is what this was. You know what I mean? So here it is. Bang, bang, bang. Let's get into the new stuff. So it's a lot of fun. I'm really excited about it. Like I said, the book it's pretty enjoyable. Like we're talking about some current things, because I fell down a rabbit hole. And I'm sure all of us do. Like you look at one video on social media, and then all of a sudden all your videos on social media are about that subject. So we kind of play with that too. And like the wellness influencers and the idea of like life coaching and supplements and natural supplements and all this stuff. So we're playing with some of that, which is cool. And we're just having a good time with it, dude. It's a really fun book, and I'm really excited about it. And the cool part is it's not just our story, because it's an anthology too. So there's other creators working on it. Rodney Barnes is a part of it, which is amazing.
I saw that. I thought that was really cool. He's a good
Alex Segura is a part of it too, and they're slowly releasing more people that are going to be a part of the anthology. So it's going to be, a large book with a lot of great stuff in it, and we're going to try to scratch everybody's itch. And if you're new to tomatoes, this is a cool jumping on point.
As someone who is, you seem to be the tomato expert. Real quick, I want to say hi to a couple people in chat. One of your collaborators, Bob, Pat Shan. What's up, Pat?
I love Pat. I love Pat.
You guys did a book with him not a couple years ago?
Yeah, Mixed MMA. It was really great. Pat's such a great guy, and he's such an inspiration. Like,
dude,
that guy is doing the books that he wants to do. He's working with the people he wants to work with, and he's doing it all outside the big publisher bubble, man. He's just giving the people what they want consistently, and like, I admire Pat so much. I'm such a fan of what he does and how he does it, and like how he conducts his business. Like, keep on keeping on, Pat. Do your thing, dude.
I know. I keep hoping one day he'll hire me.
Yeah.
But the last time he was on the show, I asked him, because I was like, I feel like the next thing is distribution for you, right? Is to get your books like out into shops. And he said one of the most hardcore punk rock epic things I've ever heard, talking to a creator. And he was just like, I mean, yeah, but I could just do it myself. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
you know, and it was just, and he is doing it himself, and he's already distributing it. I mean, you're not supposed to be able to do the way Kickstarter is set up. It's very, very hard to do monthly campaigns, right? You have to be fulfilling them quickly, and you have to have like track records and paper trails.
Yeah.
And this is all this, like he perfected all this, and he laid it out, and like he worked with Kickstarters, and so yeah, it's just what he does in indie comics is absolutely amazing. And yeah, mixed magical martial arts was so when you three like all teamed up together, like I was just like that was an exciting campaign. It was an exciting read. The Destiny universe is real.
No, Pat, I loved working with Pat, man. He's such a good dude. Like I said, and it was an honor to work with him. It was really great. Like, it was really great to be a part of that and to be a part of that universe. And like people who had no idea who we were from anything we ever did was like, dude, I love that MMA book. It's like, dude, that's awesome. Like, cool. And it was something that was like a romance story, but like a fighting. It was very much out of our comfort zone, but Pat was so like helpful and just like, do what you guys do. And I got the guardrails and like, I'll keep you in. And so it was a really great experience.
Yeah, that's awesome. And also, saying hey to Matt Harding, saying 3 of his favorite. Well, I guess he wants us to fight because there's 4 people here. I don't know what that means, Matthew. That means somebody's getting their feelings hurt.
Well, you're always here, Blake. So I think he's talking about us.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm no one's favorite. Yeah. It's fine.
And Matt,
I didn't see Pat's first. I was like, what is the big and red? He relates to the Killer Tomatoes because he's big and red. Now we
all do.
Now
we all do.
We all. I get rosy myself. Jay, I thought I didn't see who posted that. I thought I was like, no shit, someone's calling out the feet, but it's Jay. Jay wants to see his own feet on the show. You freaky little guy.
Doesn't have to be my feet. Hey, feet freaks are people too, okay?
No. Hey, sucking down hot dogs is just a centimeter away from sucking on piggies, all right? Blake, you're always there. Yeah, I never leave. I really don't. I never do leave my desk. By the way, this hot dog's cold. Bob.
Yes.
As the panel's tomato expert, I have an issue with tomatoes, and I need to know if you guys dealt with this when you were working on the script, working on the project. When you put a tomato on a cheeseburger and you take a bite of it, it just shoots out the back like a torpedo. And I want to know why this happens, Bob.
I think it's sometimes maybe the tomato could be a little too slippery, perhaps. Maybe it's moist. Maybe you're taking too big of a bite. Maybe the tomato is not cut properly.
What is a properly cut tomato?
It depends too. Like sometimes I think that's more of a condiment problem. Because if you have the condiments. Because if you have the condiments, right? Let's say you have your mustard and other things and lettuce, you could bite it and then it'll slip out the back because of the condiments, right? Like think about it like that. Have you tried just tomatoes and meat and bun? Maybe that would help you out a little bit more.
You tried a layer of sandpaper.
I've not tried layer of
duct tape. Have you duct taped the tomato to the burger?
Just hot glue it. Hot glue's kind of edible. It's just like candle wax, right? You can eat candle wax.
It could be a bun issue as well. Maybe your bun's not sustainable enough. It can't
Are
support
your buns
all
made
of
of glass?
Yes. It could be a bun
they're
issue.
Fucking carved out of granite, baby. My buns are carved out of granite. I am a Greek god.
And
a squishy Greek god.
And Pat's right. You got to pull back the lips and dig hard. You got to make sure that bite's clean. You got to get that clean bite.
Well, Bob, that went. That answer went a lot deeper than I thought it was going to go. I appreciate that.
I mean, I'm a professional bullshitter to some extent too. Like
I thought you were going to be like, I thought you were going to say I'm a professional tomato writer.
Well, and a tomato writer, but I've never grown tomatoes. I've cooked professionally. I was a chef for a little while. I
Were
guess
you
not
really? I didn't know that.
Chef.
The
I
real
was a
question is, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but at
No,
any
you're
point,
fine.
did you guys get a cease and desist from Heinz on this book?
No,
Have they
there's not
tried
a lot
to?
of. Nah. Everybody's cool, man. If anything, we're doing the tomato industry as a whole a service because we're writing such a great comic and there's another film coming out. So if anything, tomatoes will be more in demand. So it would be foolish of them to want to stop this.
Till like the government recalls
If
them because
anything, they owe
make
them
you
money
shit out your
now.
insides.
Everybody
Tomatoes are the
should.
only thing that have
Money.
not been recalled yet. Like we can't eat bacon. Like lettuce came after us. Like they're just the bread's messed up. We are in almost all the ingredients of a BLT contamination in America right now.
I mean,
Well,
big lettuce
it's
is going to
never-
get you.
Well, you know what's never made me sick? Ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
These haven't either. I've yet to get sick. Like hot dogs, everybody's like, every one of those
Fair
takes 30
point.
minutes off your life. Like, okay, but I'm living. Like I'm living, baby. I'm living large.
There's
and
a
in
lot
charge.
of 30 minutes left in my life.
Yeah.
Well, not as many as there used to be.
I think
You
that's
could make that
true
argument.
that's true for all of us. I think. Like, Kelly, it wasn't super long ago. You had some like diabetes health scare stuff. You feeling good? Feeling better? Everything these days?
Sure. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it to be mean.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
No, yeah, I'm good. I don't know. I was it happened while I was in New York for Comic-Con, and it just
right.
kind of happened over the weekend, like right at the end of it. I'm walking 12 blocks back to my hotel, and I'm just getting progressively more like, oh, I feel terrible. And like sweating, I'm like hitting this like weed vape, just hoping that'll like make the nausea go away and stuff. But by the time I got to the hotel and got to the elevator, I was like on the elevator and I'm just like leaned up in the corner. I had to have looked like I was dying probably. And this guy gets on, right? Only one other guy gets on. I'm like, no big deal. I'm waiting for the elevator to start going up, and it goes down and goes to like a basement or something. Like the guy worked there and was going down. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to make it. And I managed to get to my room, and I turned the corner and just vomited like
That's
all
crazy.
over into the toilet, but very, very violently. Like,
See, that guy probably got in.
I was like,
this guy looks bad. I'm taking his kidney. Let's just go downstairs.
It's just like, take him to the basement.
at that point, I would have just been like, okay, let's do it. You're gonna knock
They're
me
all
out
yours.
first, right?
Yeah.
'Cause that's all I
Cut
care
me
about
open,
right
throw
now.
me in the bath. I also didn't realize I missed that when Jay pulled out the Hello Darkness. I didn't realize you worked on another anthology that you worked on, Kelly. There are a lot of cool people worked on Hello Darkness. What was that like? Is that a cool experience?
I don't know. I didn't talk to them, but but no, I
The
I had a
pages
lot
look
of
good.
fun. It was kind of a big deal for me because I wrote and drew the story, and I am trying to do more of that now, and
Cool.
so it was a nice opportunity. And Sebastian's a great guy, the editor, and so working with him is always easy. So
is
yeah,
that
it was
something
great.
you'd
I
like to
enjoyed
do
it.
more of? Do more of your own writing and illustrating instead of you working with people like these two weirdos? Or?
Fuck yeah. I mean, I've always written and drawn my own stuff, but I want to do more of it, but I don't know that I ever really want to not collaborate with people because it's fun to work with people, and the ideas that you have change and become, they're more a softer forming thing when you're working with other people who are coming at it from like a different perspective or whatever,
Yeah,
somebody's whose brain might work better than mine, kind of thing.
That's a beautiful part of comics, is the collaboration of it. Because I mean, like, I am very comfortable with not having the best idea in a room, and like, part of my background is I did commercial radio for a really long time, and like, we would come up with bits and whatnot, but it was always like, I have the morsel of an idea, a tiny morsel of an idea, and we
there's a trademark on that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why I brought it up again.
You have to pay Jay now.
I'm very good at bringing segues.
It's not even my trademark, but I'm coming for you.
Yeah, but like, you have an idea and you shoot it to somebody, and they go, "Oh, what about this? What if we tried this? Okay, cool. What if we tried this?" And then you're slowly building your idea, because again, and my ego, I'm allowed with my own ego not to be the funniest or the brightest dude in a room. Like, that's not going to happen. So it's fun to be able to kind of bounce things off of people to see where your idea, your morsel of an idea comes from,
Well, I love collaborating. I mean, I think what I've always told any collaborator that I'm working with, artists, and that is, if and I mean, every once in a while, are there certain panels or certain things that I'm like, no, this is how I really want it. But for the most part, it's like, okay, I wrote the story. I want them to put their mark on it as well. And I mean, we've had some of the stuff with Kelly. He's like, hey, I kind of did something. I'm like, okay. He's like, hey, I changed this, and I'm like, oh no, cool, it's fine. It's great. Let's do it.
I'm always a little on edge about it at first when I haven't actually worked with somebody, because I'm like, I'm gonna get the guy, the one that's like, no, I know how this story goes.
I won't name drop, but we both worked on a project with a creator that was kind of like that. It was very much like My Way or the Highway, and I think you worked on the first issue of us, or you did like layouts and stuff and some covers. I don't want to call out the creator.
Yeah. Okay.
They were kind of intense. But I have a feeling they would be like, I have a feeling that wouldn't be one where you would be like, hey, I changed something, and if you did, maybe they would be like, no, put it back.
I did. Yeah, I mean, I never had that issue, but I definitely had a few back and forths about some changes that I was like, well, you're wrong, but whatever, I guess. I mean, and to be fair, I love that person, and it was awesome to get to have that experience with them. But I don't really want to work with them again. I don't think we're on that same wavelength kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought yeah.
The art was great. The art was really great. It was.
I think the artist did an amazing job on that book, considering everything. So
yeah,
it
was Dawn, right? Like you did the
Dawn
first
Cardenas,
one, and then Dawn came on. Yeah, Dawn and I had a similar conversation about this. He was like, after a show one day, he was like,
I came on to draw the book originally, and very quickly was like, oh, I don't know about all that. And then I had some other stuff come up, and I was kind of like, yeah. So I brought Don on.
Nice.
And I've just felt awful since.
Sorry, Don, later.
Well, Kelly,
bringing him into that,
I mean, to be fair,
it was a lot.
To be fair, Kelly, I know you a morsel.
A morsel.
I noticed that your kind of natural setting is feeling awful about most things, right? Like, is that the safe assumption?
So you always feel bad. You just always feel bad.
Yeah, probably.
So it's like,
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kelly, I've known you for a while, and you're just
Thanks
always
for-
sad. You're just,
but
No
you
one-
do it.
you're just
Thanks
full of
for the
regrets.
reality check, Bob.
But you do it though. But hey, let me finish. But you do it with such a grace.
It's true.
And-
It's true.
And such
Oh,
a humorous tone that it's strictly you. Like, it's a beautiful thing. Like, you have this shtick down so well. I just love it. Like, it's so like you're just like, everything sucks, but I'm going to be real funny about it. And it's like, oh,
No, that's a gift. That's a gift.
It really is. Like, you're whistling through a graveyard.
Yeah. My dad used to tell me when I was a kid, 'cause
Yeah.
my dad was a bartender, and he's real funny. I got a sense of humor similar, which a good sense of humor that also gets me into trouble a lot, right? But he told me, because it shocked me, like my dad, like when family died and stuff, we'd be at funerals, right? And my dad would be like one of those guys, like telling us they all be outside. My dad used to smoke cigarettes, so they all be outside smoking a cigarette, and my dad would have these people cracking up, slapping their knees and shit, like telling old stories about, like an uncle or my grandpa or his dad, even when his dad died. And it like kind of shocked me. And my dad told me, he was like, man, like, I'm never going to be rich and I'm not good at a lot, but if you can be a guy that makes people laugh at a funeral, you can probably get somewhere. And that that has stuck with me through all those years. And like, Kelly, you have that sense of humor, right? Like
Do people
take,
pay for that?
huh? People pay for it? Maybe.
You can
I'm sure.
headline.
I'm saying I'm not
funerals,
performing
wakes.
at a funeral if somebody's not paying me. If you pay me, I'll perform at a funeral.
When I go, Kelly, I'll write it into my will that will pay you to perform at my funeral.
Yes. When I die, I'm probably
You
gonna
better
have to
hurry
pay
up then.
everybody.
No, what are you doing to me? No.
Wow.
Oh, we'll miss you, Bob.
Oh man. Speaking of
It was
missing,
good
this
meeting you.
thing's running long. I gotta get up and go to work in the
No,
morning. When are we gonna
know.
wrap this up?
I know we're running late. Before Bob dies, let's go around the room. Let's go around the room. No, I do want to. I know, as Jay pointed out, I do talk a lot, and also as Matt pointed out, I forgot to bring this up. Kelly also worked on EC Comics at Oni, so that's another. If you've liked some of the art you've seen tonight that we've shown on the camera, and you want to check out more, Kelly, there's some stuff you can check out from him and Oni. But yeah, I do know I talk too
Hey, and
much.
I owe a lot of that to him as well.
To Matt. Matt's the best. He really
Matt's a great guy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's so many people that like
He
in independent
introduced me.
comics. Yeah, like Matt's a great dude. Pat's a great dude. Like, Jay's a good dude. Like, there's just so many. Kelly, you're a great dude. Blake, you're a good dude for having this forum and giving it to all of us to like let us sell our wares and for people to know us and to get comfortable with us and like, oh, that guy seems interesting, I'd like to buy his book, or they seem cool, let's check that out. So I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to do these things, because I know it's not easy, man, because like you want results and you want to see growth, and sometimes it's slower than you want, but you do it for the love of the game, man, and I respect that, dude. So thank you so much.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Not even that, but I
tried
feel
to
bad
quit and I couldn't. I did try. Like when I was working at Metal Ninja, I had like a semi breakdown because I was like running this company and didn't know what I was doing. like they hired me as a social media guy, and in 2 years I'm running a design studio with design approval. Okay,
I mean, that's awesome, dude.
It was cool, but
yeah.
it got intense. But I quit. I quit doing the show. Like I fell behind. I have a Tom King interview I never dropped. Like I have a Tim Seeley. Like I have a lot of like names, and they're like years old now. And so like, I'm sure I could clip them and stuff, but anyway, I felt real guilty about it. But I with all the work I was doing and running this, and like, I didn't have time to edit the episodes, and I just, the episodes kept piling up and I wasn't releasing them. And I had to come out. I had to be like, hey, like, I'm not in a good place, and I'm shutting the podcast down. And so for about 7 months, I didn't do this until I got fired. And then I got fired, and like, that was the first thing I did, was go live on the internet. But like, you know, I even sometimes when I think I don't want to do it, I miss it so bad. You know, I can have the worst day ever, but like, when I sit down and get my notes out and pull the mic down and turn the lights on, it's like taking a hit of weed. Yeah, I got hot dogs. I got the smell of hot dogs and the comic book fever. But anyway,
well, I think that's something that we all feel, though. I mean, I don't know how often. I mean, it's not. I will say that I'm being self-deprecating. I mean, it's not that often, I guess. But like, even creating comics, I feel like after a while, you know, you work so hard, you know, collaborate so much, you do so much to get to the finished book, and then you put it out there, and sometimes, you know, it's got a good response, sometimes it's not. And then sometimes I'm just like, you know, fuck this. This is, you know, maybe this isn't for me. But then all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh, wait, I have an idea. Oh, this would be fucking awesome comic. Oh, I'm going to write this. This is awesome. Yeah. I love comics. You know?
Well, I think that's a big part of it too. It's like, you have to tell stories that you want to tell. I think.
For sure. Yeah.
Sometimes, like, you're writing, like, if you're sitting down and you're writing a pitch for an editor, you're going to fail. Like, you're gonna fail instantly. Like, there's no way you're going to enjoy that process, because you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for them. Like, you're doing it for, like, I wonder if somebody will be into this. I wonder, like, I don't know, man. Like, I saw this stuff is hot right now, blah, blah, blah. You have to work for yourself. You have to put the stories out into the world that you want to see. You know what I mean? So I think that's important too. So that's always been a big part of it for me.
Yeah. Well, and I've gotten to the point where, and I guess I don't want to say this like I'm shitting on these things, but you know, at the beginning when I was kind of doing some short stories, had a few short comics here and there, you know, you had a lot of these talent search competitions. You're like, oh man, I got to put all my heart into this. Oh, this will be great. And then you don't get picked, and you don't get picked, and you don't get picked. And, you know, it's like, it kind of gets to you. And I think to a point, I got to a point where I'm just like, you know, trying to constantly pitch, do these things. It's like, I'm putting so much time and effort into something for somebody else. Like, I want to write, like you said, I want to write the stories that I want to write. I mean, so that's why I've been kind of doing, like, you know, my Addison Grove series, you know, it's why I did MORSELS Presents. It's like, these are just, you know, fucked up little horror stories that I have in my head that I want to see out in the world.
But I mean, and that way, hopefully you can find your audience, because somebody who is going to watch this show is maybe never read one of your books. They're going to go out and they're going to pick it up and they're going to dig it, you know? So, I mean, you do things like this, you get your stuff out there and you write the things that you want to write, and you do the things that you're proud of. You know what I mean? Like I said, working with Kelly was a wonderful thing. And I'm glad Chaz put us all together so we could do it. And we made something that was really, really fun. You know, so it's just, you got to write for you. You got to create for you. And, you know, you'll find your audience eventually, or they'll find you. You know what I mean? Just put the things out in the world and see what happens.
Yeah, authenticity is I tell this to clients all the time, you know, because everybody's like, well, I can't edit a video, and I can't make this shorts like this little 9-year-old TikToker who has a cinematography degree somehow, right? Like, and I'm like, you don't have to. Like, low effort authenticity is pretty key on the internet right now, right? In the land of AI and scripted content and fake, you know, gotcha engagement bullshit, being real, being excited, being authentic, you can hold an iPhone in front of your face and do that and put it on TikTok and get a few hundred hits. Like, being your authentic self and being into something, being excited about something, right? Like, I don't want to tooting my own horn is weird, but like I have a lot of energy on my show. I yell and I get excited about it, but it's because I do I do love books, like I love it, and I can't contain my love for it all the time, right? But people, he's a baby. But so it's
now we have a real dog.
yeah. Shh, don't talk about eating hot dogs. They're not real dogs, I promise.
Never.
Yeah, no, but you're 100% right. Like I remember going to shows back when I wasn't even making comics. I was at Baltimore Comic Con, and there was a dude. I don't even know the artist's name because I didn't hang around. He was selling a book that I would be super into because it was right up my alley. And I was like, "Hey, dude, like, what's this all about?" And he was like, I was like, okay, because if you can't get amped about it, I'm not going to get amped about it either, bud. So I'll save my $10 and keep
sure it wasn't me?
No, it wasn't. I would remember that luscious beard. And Kelly, I've seen you at shows, man. Like you are one of the most personable people that I know. Like you're very friendly. You're very kind. Yeah. Like, yeah. So I know you.
I met him in
Kansas City. I've seen you at shows. I've seen you at shows doing it, like because you appreciate it, because you put so much of your heart and your soul into this work. And when people come up to you and they're like, "Hey, man, this is really great," like that's a good feeling. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he was at Kansas City at the Mad Cave booth when like the Skeeter, they had the Skeeters trade out, and or they may not have had the trade. They may have had all the singles out. But I got to, he was doing some sketches, and some people were coming up and watching him draw, and Kelly can work a table. He's
Kelly's good, man. Kelly's good.
Okay, all right. You're all very.
Come on, he's turning red like a tomato.
Nice segue.
Gotta get credit where
Speaking of tomatoes.
Speaking of tomatoes. Bob has to get in his Tupperware container, and so he can be fresh for tomorrow. But as Jay pointed out previously, I do talk a lot, and so this is going to be the part where I shut my mouth, and we're going to go around the room, and anything you guys can shout out, GoFundMe's, websites, if we can buy your art, if your books are on sale somewhere, all the links. Tell us where to find you. Tell us where to follow you. Tell us how to support you. We already got the Kickstarter links; those are in the show notes, as I mentioned earlier. But anywhere else, like here's your shot, here's your platform to scream upon. Jay, why don't you kick us off?
No, don't. Why are you gonna make me go first? I mean, you can find me on, unfortunately, almost all the socials. J. Michael Donohue. Like I said, right now, Morsels Presents, the newest issue, Days Without Incident, is right now on Kickstarter. We've had a great start. We launched on Monday. I think we're sitting at 150% of our goal, which is awesome. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I can't sneeze at that. I think we're real close to eclipsing that 100 backers. So if anybody's on there, go to the link below. Go to morselscomics.com. It's real simple. Grab you an issue. You can also get all three, maybe if you're new to the series. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited for this book. I think Kelly is, killing it with the art. I'm really excited. I was kind of worried about how well a slasher would work in comics, just because I'm, trying to hit a lot of the, those tropes, those pop hits, those things that you really want to see in all your slashers. But I feel like Kelly's making it work. There's going to be some gory splash pages. It's going to be a good old time.
I'm excited. To see what y'all are cooking in that. And I'm excited for there's one more after this, and I'm sure you're going to do like a cool collected edition.
Oh, I do. I already have. I'm excited. Speaking of that, I'm not going to show it yet, but I already have the cover art for the trade. Nice. But Alex Cormack came back to do the cover, who did the original cover for Morsels. And so he reimagined our ghoul that we had on that in a really awesome way. So I'm super pumped for that.
The sweetest man in comics who draws the most terrifying images, I think.
I know.
He's the nicest guy.
You talk to him, he's the nicest guy, and then you see what he comes out of his mind, and you're like, oh my God, do you need to talk? Do you need a hug?
John Lee's is very similar. Like he's so friendly. He's so like he's magnetic. You're instantly attached to his personality. He's so funny. He's so friendly. He's like one of those guys where you meet and we're like, oh, we've known each other for a long time and we're friends already, you know. And he is the same. He tells these horrendous, terrifying, very violent, bothersome stories. But he told me, because it surprised me. I was like, man, all you horror guys are so funny. And he was like, yeah, because we get to exercise all our trauma on the page and we walk away feeling great. And I was like, I never thought about that. So yeah, it's kind of cool that you get to kind of exercise those demons and make art with them, and in a sense maybe it's therapeutic. And on that note, Kelly, where can we keep track of all the spooky crazy stuff you're doodling and new projects and all that good stuff?
Well, I have a part of a Kickstarter that's going right now for his book. I was gonna do the whole run through, but the same thing he said. I'm working on that. This is a page I'm working on for that.
No, don't give away all the secret. No,
well, too late. There is a guy who has 2 30-packs in his hands. That's all I got for you. But yeah, you know, I'm on the social medias, except Twitter, because fuck Twitter.
Yep.
But the Treebeard, that's 2 E's, not EA. Or Treebeard E with a Y at the end on Instagram, I guess, and maybe some others. I don't know. I haven't done this in forever, and I'm terrible at it anyways. You could find my comic books online somewhere. Somebody's bound to be selling them somewhere. Trying to clear out a closet or something.
Well, I think you can get Skeeters at a bookstore. You can get Hello Darkness at a bookstore. Or a comic book shop. So yeah, some of the stuff is you can just get it. You
just like he said, just go where he said, and they will have those comics. And if they don't,
if you don't want to order like
probably not a very good establishment.
yeah, there you go. And you can probably,
they're the problem.
It's still in print, I'm fairly certain. So you could tell your shop if you want to exclusively buy from your comic shop, you could have them order the Skeeters trade for you. And Hello Dark, you may be able to find the Hello Darkness issues on back issues on the shelf.
Yeah, and I suppose I should mention that I've done some stuff recently. The Hello Darkness issue 23 that did Old Wounds and that's issues. All me.
Nice.
And Chaz Pingburn doing letters, because if I can, I take that guy with me everywhere.
I know. I love that you guys bring Chaz. Like, I love that when because Bob and Kevin really
well. Chaz brings me more places than I bring him. Let's say.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
He's an editor
just
too,
to make
right?
sure
or is he
properly.
Is he an editor?
Yeah, Chaz is. He's still an editor. Like, he still edits freelance. He's fantastic. Chaz is one of the best guys in comics.
He's doing more writing right now.
Yeah.
Bob, before we get to you,
he's one of the best guys.
He seems like a really good dude.
He's a good dude.
I tried to get him. He was busy, I think, when you guys came on for Skeeters. We tried to get like the whole team on. Kelly might have been sick, or I don't remember.
Oh.
Kelly was sick. Kelly was sick.
That's the one where I was.
Yeah.
I was in Europe.
Oh, yeah. Sick. Okay. But yeah, it's
because I was there for Thought Bubble.
That's right. I've heard that's such an amazing show.
It's you were doing it the night I actually arrived, or the morning I arrived there.
Oh.
So once I got there and was like, maybe I could do it, I started feeling kind of crappy and was like, nope, can't do it.
Hey, I wouldn't want to talk to me after being on a plane for 11 hours or whatever it was. Like that's the last thing I would want to do. And I like me some days. So anyway, by the way, Lewis is saying, hey, appreciate you, dude. Thanks for hanging out. All right, Bob, last but not least, tell us where to keep track of you. Tell us where, like, how do we where do we go to get our mail delivered? I need.
Well, you can go to any post office in the United States of America, and if you have an address, the post office will deliver mail to your house because that's what we do. We're a service. We're not necessarily a business. We're not worried about turning a profit because, again, it's a service. Not everything needs to make money. There are things like libraries and the fire department. They don't make money. The post office is a service. If you have an address wherever you live, you can put like a 60-cent stamp on an envelope and send it out, and it will get to its place. Think about that. 80 cents, I think, a stamp is, and they raise the price of stamps, and people go, that's outrageous. 80, think of the manpower that goes into that letter getting to where it's going. But yeah, any post office in the country. I work at the one here in Cincinnati at Murray. It's really great. If you're in Madisonville, you might see me. I'll be wearing my Met cat walking around delivering the mail. Say hi. I'll be really nice to you. I look great in the uniform. It's a really good uniform. As for social media, I don't care because it's just mainly like most of the time it's pictures of my son and I at a baseball game or my other son and I at a con or like a cat that I see on my route. So my social media is really unimportant, like it is. But if you want to find more about the Kickstarter of Attack of the Kill Tomatoes, just go to Kickstarter.com, look for Attack of the Kill Tomatoes. There's 5 days left. We've already funded. We've got some cool stretch goals. We want to get everybody involved. If you want a copy of this book, I want it in your hands. So yes, that's all I'm really worried about. The rest of it is what it is. Just Attack of the Kill Tomatoes. I am a company man, be it the post office or tomatoes. That's how I do.
I like your style, baby.
Thanks, dude.
All of you guys, I can't begin to stress enough how you should follow all these guys to keep track of them and keep up with the cool shit that they got going on, because they are all doing great things in comics, and they will scare you, they will make you laugh, and they will give you a good time from cover to cover. So I really encourage you to check out what these gentlemen are producing. My buddy Andy B saying the USPS propaganda will continue till the handwritten letter volume improves. Thanks, Andy. By the way, Andy B is he's got a really cool podcast for like 40-year-old gamers, right? Like, we're getting older, we're trying to find time to play games, to be with our families, to hang out with our dog, or cook dinner, right?
You got to stretch. You got to stretch.
You got to stretch. So
got to do the stomach
Andy's
exercises.
got a real cool show, like navigating, how to be a gamer in your 40s and plan for, because you can't play everything anymore, and I definitely can't stay up all night and get up early.
Tell me about it.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. All right. Everybody, I want to thank the panel for coming on. Kelly, thank you so much for coming on. Like, it was so great to see you last minute. Like, it was great to have you on. Everybody in the comments, thank you for chatting. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Remember, there are links in the show notes. Click those links. Support indie comics. Be a hero. 3 easy steps. That's all you got to do. Love more, hate less, read comics, be nice to everybody, because the world is mean and we don't need that shit. And I'll see you next week.